Breaking almost 30 sentenced to prison. Look what they all did. Jury convicts Las Vegas man of conspiring to traffic methamphetamine. Final defendant convicted in Operation Leaving Las Vegas, which charged 32 individuals. Abingdon, Virginia, the final defendant charged in Operation Leaving Las Vegas, a 32-defendant conspiracy that trafficked methamphetamine and other drugs between Las Vegas and Southwest Virginia, was convicted earlier this week in U.S. District Court in Abingdon following a two-day jury trial. United States Attorney Thomas T. Cullen made the announcement. Kevin Thomas Seigler, 36, of Las Vegas, Nevada, was convicted on Tuesday, January 29, 2019 of one count of conspiracy to distribute 500 grams or more of methamphetamine and conspiracy to use a communication facility to facilitate a drug trafficking offense. As a result of Operation Leaving Las Vegas, a massive drug trafficking organization, which operated in Virginia and Nevada, has been dismantled and nearly 3 dozen of its members are serving lengthy terms in federal prison, United States Attorney Cullen stated today. I am grateful to our federal, state, and local partners for their dedication and commitment to this important investigation over the last 3 years. We will continue our joint efforts to reduce the scourge of illegal drugs in Southwest Virginia. ATF is committed to working with our partners to reduce violent crime and keep our communities safe by removing illegal firearms and dangerous drugs from our streets, said Special Agent in Charge Shan M. Benedict, ATF Washington Field Division. We will do everything in our power to dismantle organizations like these and put these individuals behind bars where they belong. The successful culmination of this investigation is a prime example of what can be accomplished when federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies work together side by side. DIA will continue to work with our law enforcement partners and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Virginia in order to combat the flow of dangerous drugs into Southwest Virginia and to hold those individuals and organizations that attempt to do so accountable for their actions, said DIA Special Agent in Charge Jesse R. Fong. In late 2016, numerous law enforcement agencies, led by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives and the Drug Enforcement Administration, charged 32 individuals with conspiring to commit money laundering and to distribute methamphetamine, oxycodone, and buprenorphine from Las Vegas into Southwest Virginia, eastern Kentucky and elsewhere. Evidence presented at trial demonstrated that Seigler was a member of the organization and was responsible for supplying methamphetamine that was shipped to Southwest Virginia. In March 2016, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department seized 2 pounds of methamphetamine that had been sold by Seigler to another conspirator and also recovered $19,669 in U.S. currency from Seigler's residence. Seigler was also previously convicted of failing to appear for a trial scheduled in May 2017. A sentencing hearing has been set for May 6, 2019. Seigler faces a mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years in prison and a maximum statutory penalty of up to life imprisonment. In addition, he faces $10,250,000 in fines. To date, all 32 charged defendants have been convicted of federal drug conspiracy and money laundering charges and all but Seigler have been sentenced. Additionally, throughout the course of the investigation, more than $60,000 in currency was seized and money judgments totaling an additional $995,074 have been ordered. As a result of the investigation, the following defendants have been sentenced. 1. Richard Henry Cahan was sentenced to 324 months imprisonment and ordered to pay a forfeiture money judgment in the amount of $743,441.52, for one count of conspiracy to distribute 500 grams of methamphetamine and oxycodone, and one count of money laundering. 2. Stephen Chino, 52 Henderson, Nevada 292 months imprisonment and ordered to pay a forfeiture money judgment of $251,633.00 for one count of conspiracy to distribute 500 grams or more of methamphetamine, oxycodone and buprenorphine, and one count of money laundering. 3. Tracy Allen Callahan, 49, Glade Spring, Virginia 324 months imprisonment and ordered to pay a forfeiture money judgment of $30,000.00 for one count of conspiracy to distribute 500 grams or more of methamphetamine and oxycodone, and one count of money laundering. 4. Brandon Lee Stone, 33 Abingdon, Virginia 300 months imprisonment for one count of conspiracy to distribute 500 grams or more of methamphetamine, oxycodone and buprenorphine, and one count of money laundering. 5. Misael Reyes Tajimaroa, 32 Spokane, Washington 192 months imprisonment for one count of conspiracy to distribute 500 grams or more of methamphetamine, oxycodone and buprenorphine, and one count of money laundering. 6. Bradley Lee Chapman, 28 Bristol, Virginia 135 months imprisonment for one count of conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine, oxycodone and buprenorphine, and one count of money laundering. 7. Caitlin Elizabeth Chapman, 26 Bristol, Virginia 72 months imprisonment for one count of conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine, oxycodone and buprenorphine, and one count of money laundering. 8. John Williams, 50, Glade Spring, Virginia 18 months imprisonment and a $2,500 fine for one count of conspiracy to use a communications facility to facilitate a drug trafficking offense. 9. Rebecca Williams, 51 Abingdon, Virginia 108 months imprisonment for one count of conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine. 10. Heather Michelle Sullins, 27 Abingdon, Virginia 30 months imprisonment for one count of conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine, oxycodone and buprenorphine. 11. Department. Assistant United States Attorneys Kagel Juan and Zachary T. Lee are prosecuting the case for the United States. Source: The United States Department of Justice DOJ. U.S. Attorney's Office. Western District of Virginia. We want to thank all the brave men and women who have dedicated their lives to keeping our country safe. God bless America. When you share to your friends, you greatly help distribute our content. Please take a moment and consider sharing this video with your friends and family. Thank you, we appreciate it.